My question, boys, is around your Lions as well. Is that can they afford to wait for a half before they pull the trigger again in this grand final? Because their last 2 weeks, they've got 44 points down against the Giants, 25 points down against Geelong. I don't think they can afford to do that against the Sydney Swans this weekend. And there was a discernible difference in the way they went about this in the second half of both games. Now, just have a look at this, boys. Went back over it. Their forward handballing has been unbelievable after half-time in the last 2 games. It's gone up by 53% in both those games. So this was a sign of the great Richmond sides back when they were winning premierships. Get it forward, move it forward. Real discernible difference here from the Lions in the way that they've come back in these last 2 games. And that is a want to keep the ball moving. Their ball use by foot was also a bit more adventurous on the way through. So this is significant, I think, in the way they play. Why they don't start like this is the next question, though.
I think as much as a product, last week it was through desperation. When you're 44 points down, you've just got to really embrace the chaos game. I think more so on the weekend. No doubt the message would have been from Chris Fagan at half-time. Hey, boys, we know exactly what this looks like, what a comeback looks like. So let's look into the past, the recent past, and sort of copy almost what they did in the second half against GWS.
2 points from defensive half in the first half of the game. 2 points.
And 20 points of that 21 in the third quarter alone was in transition. So there was some stoppage surge, but it was 3 goals too. You know, we'll go to Geelong's defensive mechanisms, but there's no doubt that in a final it opens up more as the game progresses. So it might be something that the Lions understand is that, yes, embrace contest and play and control the play in some way through the first half, but it hasn't helped them on the scoreboard. No. But when the game has opened up, it's the Lions that have actually embraced that and been able to find the space.
They're sitting back waiting to open it up. They are timing their run.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And let's not forget too, guys, it hasn't been just the last couple of weeks. Brisbane have been the best ball movement team this year.
Yeah, they have.
So they have shown traits during the year, albeit in different styles.
This forward handball stuff, though, has emerged in the last month.
Absolutely.
In a big, big way. It's a real big difference from what they've been doing in recent times. Another big question is going to be for John Longmire around Callum Mills. So where's your gut feel? I don't know the answer on any of this. I don't know where he's at. I don't know the extent of his hamstring. I'm interested in everyone who says you can't play him.
Okay, 17 days for a hamstring.
Yeah, like a good... But again, is that a good hamstring or is that a tear? Is that a strain? Is that awareness?
Is that concerning, though, as a soft tissue? That
yeah,
you lose a player with Sam Reid in your recent memory of what happened in 2022?
Yeah. I'll put you in John Longmire's shoes.
Yeah.
Sam Reid, you've played him when he hasn't been 100% fit and you've had that result in the 22 grand final. Are you taking any soft tissue risk at all?
Maybe.
Well, that's the question he'll be asking himself.
Yeah, we don't know.
And he'll be prosecuting the medicos.
Of course
he'll be prosecuting Callum Mills because I'm pretty sure we had the same conversations with Sam Reid.
Yeah. And Callum Mills and Sam Reid might be two completely different people.
They could be. They absolutely could be.
That's what they've got to play with.
But if I'm John Longmire, I've been scarred by what happened in 22 because we took a player who quite clearly wasn't ready, who might have re-nicked it and injured himself 5 or 6 minutes into the game.
Who was that?
Sam Reid.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying you did.
No. But in the end, that's
you were terrible last year when you made a comeback, and you nicked your hamstring.
Happens all the time. But that would definitely be playing on the mind of John Longmire and the rest of the coaching staff.
I appreciate all of that. I get all of that. I understand that. But in terms of what it is and what his body's like.
Is it because he's captain? Is it because he's captain? You think about?
No. Well, I'm sure he's going to get the privilege of being able to perhaps make the call a bit closer to the game than maybe someone else.
The fact they haven't declared him out tells me that they're actually, that these are fair chance of playing. Because they would have. I think if he wasn't playing, they would either have made that call already, or as early as tomorrow. If it runs into Wednesday, it's a pretty fair chance.
But they might be holding that tactically, so Brisbane aren't aware of it.
Potentially, but in the end, you can trick yourself with all that. You want your players to know who the 22 others that you're running out with.